Mom, and today I'm going to do a book review for you. So recently I read Hannah Goodheart and the Guardian of Time by C. Michael Morrison. This is a young adult novel, and I do love to read young adult novels on occasion. And what I would say about this one is that it's about a girl on her 13th birthday, and she's had moved and had come across this necklace, and she doesn't really know what it's for, and then there's just a few strange things that happen, and so her and her friends with this necklace, this pendant, find themselves traveling through like time and space basically. So I would say it's definitely kind of a science fiction with a little bit of mythology kind of thrown in there, so that makes it fun. My favorite part about the book, though, is that Hannah and her friends are homeschoolers. Okay, so it's kind of a big deal when you are a homeschooling family and finding books where the main character is a homeschooler. And so that's kind of nice that we can have books for our children to be able to relate to when so many of the books out there, the kids go to school. And so sometimes our children may not be always able to relate to that character as much. So that's really, really nice about Hannah Goodheart. And as far as, even though our main character is a female, that should not discourage boys from reading the book. She's just a very chill character about just wanting to do the right thing, solve the problem, basically. I would not say it's your stereotypical teenage girl that's about over, sometimes that stereotypes of being over petty things and love struck and that kind of thing. You're not going to find that in this novel. That's not essential to it. There's kind of like one little comment about like a couple minor characters maybe having a crush on each other. So that's kind of a relief, because as an adult, I'm really not into the teenage love romantic stuff so much. So that's one reason I really enjoyed it. I would say this book is probably for kids maybe ages 8 and up that have a good understanding of time and historical events. So my oldest being 5 and a half, I didn't feel like she would really understand this book at this time, but I'm really looking forward to getting to read it with her. I think it makes an excellent family book. And if you're currently, whatever history cycle you're in, so right now in Classical Conversations we're in medieval history, but cycle 1 is ancient history, and in Charlotte Mason method, the cycle 1 is also includes ancient history. So this would be great to go along with that because of the Greco-Roman mythology found in the book. So that's going to pair so well when we do that in a couple more years. It's very appropriate. There's nothing inappropriate you're going to find in the book. No language. Not really. There's not really any violence in it or anything like that. The author is a Christian, but that should not be a turn-off for you if you are not a Christian, because I would not classify this as a Christian book per se. C.S. Lewis, Chronicles of Narnia, is definitely way more Christian. It's a little bit more obvious in its allegory. This one alludes to a creator of the universe, and I think you would find certain biblical themes like love, and certain moral principles that the aligns with Christian beliefs. So I am not getting paid to promote this or endorse this in any way. I just truly believe in finding good books for homeschoolers and just overall great books to enjoy with your family. So I will leave a link to a couple places that you can get this book, and if you get it and you read it, leave me a comment and tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe.